I'm Outswell and this is another everyday Let's Play Conarium. You may notice that my hair is a little different, and the reason why is because I'm actually wearing it kind of natural today, instead of me fighting it. So, you know my Outer Worlds character's haircut? I could probably pull that off, mainly because I wouldn't need to curl my hair. This is what it does if I just let it. And you still vote to see which haircut I want and maybe comment on it that it's on Facebook. Whether or not you think I should do the Outer Worlds haircut, which I have seen as an actual haircut lately. People have been doing that. Alright. That's an interesting sound. Am I standing on something? I don't think so. I don't know why it feels a little... Do you see that? It's like... Ugh. I don't know. So this is... Antarctica. Older city ruins. Cyclopean city. Mountains of Madness. Where are the Mountains of Madness? Queen Maryland. What? That is a stupid ass name. Oaksland. You can tell that British people mostly. Okay, there's the Mountains of Madness. Named all this shit. Already looked bad. Ooh. Age. Okay. French guy. French name. The legendary drink of the oldest myths. I heard about that elusive mixture decades ago when I was writing my thesis on Latin names, also known as the Sage of the Diviners, an entheogenic plant used mostly in religious and shamanic ceremonies for centuries. No, sorry. I need to take a breath. Take a moment. Ow. What is all over that? Is that blood? That's kind of scary. I mean, we did find a dead... there was an eyelash in my eye. A dead body, last time. Okay, so... For centuries, no one could gather any information about it other than its legendary mystical psychoactive properties. What is with this music? It's gotten really different. In some sources it was the drink of the gods, while in others, a key for opening gates to I said that like that was the end of the sentence. A key for opening gates to places that lie beyond the conventional human senses. The sole bridge to be passed in order to leave the bodily restrictions of the flesh. Most scholars would kill even for a hint about one of its lost ingredients. That's something I was on the lookout for throughout my career. A new formula. Career in what, really? There's something... A new formula is forming in my mind. I feel like there is a chance for me to produce, if not the original, then a variant of the legendary mixture. With the new clues I have uncovered during my work here. What are these people experts in? Like, really? Antarctica, a scientific historical timeline of the unoccupied continent. Brown University Press, 1892. Okay. Weird bowl. Ah! Oh! Can I maybe look at this in a different spot? It's clipping through the cupboard. Okay. Somewhat humanoid in form, these sculptures, that's a sculpture, initially reminded us of terracotta army sculptures carved as a funerary art, buried with the first emperor of China to protect him in the afterlife, but judging by the writings on some of the bas-reliefs, now we believe that these wooden puppets, or golems, were used to carry out some tasks for their masters, just like the Egyptian Conarium figures, which are the servants of their owner in the hereafter. Hey, we saw the golems in... Oh my god, you're so fucking hot. Jesus, Missy. Are you okay? Feels like you're on fire. I mean, it's nice for my hands, but is that okay for you? Okay. Okay, we saw the golems in several sizes, and it was terrifying to see the huge ones sitting in silence on the carved and polished rock stools, as if waiting for a command. Ugh. There are lots of gateways leading to dark and damp corridors that were mostly carved in ages past. Some of them were covered by strange... Why do they say in ages past? Hey! Get down. Come here. Why do people say in ages past as opposed to they're being carved in this one moment? Come on. Some of them were covered by strange ivy-like plants swaying back and forth despite there being no external force to move them. They seemed to come from levels below, creeping through crevices in the rock walls. To stop probable superstitious gossip amongst the crew, Dr. Barlow, our botany expert, personally started to examine them. The first submarine explorations revealed what was lying in the underwater caves. The most striking features were the structures with openings in them, like doors and windows. They made us wonder whether those caverns had been carved underwater or if they had been submerged at a later date and thus had become redundant to those who had carved them. Okay. It's fine now. Pronunciation of the something. That is for the elevator. I found a lever. My cat's always like, look at these maps. There's nothing on them, but look at these maps. Alright, I guess now I'm off to the elevator. This door wasn't closed before. That's weird. Floor elevator. I'm waiting for the link elevator. Yeah. That's what I need. Get stuck on things like no human being would.
Right. I don't know if you can hear me, but I am trying to search it. This is the only way.
Hey, can you hear me?
That very well might have been a warning to
Damn it! Who was he?
to come here. Nope. Okay. Alright. So... Oh, and I can listen to this again if I want to. First Conarium event and a brief visit to the past. I am at a complete loss for words, yet you are writing. Simple remarks are insufficient to express my feelings right now. Was it a premonition or a vision? How I should interpret all of this, I don't know exactly. Suddenly I found myself drifting into a familiar room. A room that was long buried in my graveyard of memories, scribed on epitaphs of things long past. Alright, then there's that. Okay. Now do I want to go up or down? Okay. To reach the tower and the bottom levels. So let's go up first. I do love the fact that we can see his breath. I don't have a body. I only sometimes have hands. I suddenly feel like I'm in Annihilation. Not the movie, but the book. It was interesting how she kept calling it a tower when it went down instead of a tunnel. Oh my god. Is this a mistake? What is this? Some kind of spigot. Guess I'll take it. At least that's what it looks like. Wow. Things are getting worse. But I can't hardly see anything. But this looks interesting.
This is amazing. Most of the ground level structures have been crumbled and rounded from untold eons of savage storms, and thus weathered into shapeless ruins. However, both the ground level and the cavern systems below are clearly displayed in these bas-reliefs.
Why is some of it
The
like
most striking features depicted in this grand
software
panorama, I believe,
distortion?
are the tall, occasional towering spires, which somehow resemble a lighthouse. They all seem
Wow.
like focusing
Annihilation.
a light beam towards a colossal structure in the center. Could there be some sort of religious meaning behind this? Or simply something that has a more practical use? I'm not sure.
Wow. Some interesting ass things on these walls. Alright, so it's just that. I feel like Frank is incredibly slow. Interesting. Snow has made its way in here. It's some weird humming ass noise. There's light over there. Humming noise is coming from that. Interesting. But I don't think there's anything I can do in here. So I guess I should go down because I got the cutscene and the weird ornamental thing. couldn't see that tower when I was outside, and I imagine it's because it's too crazy stormy out there for me to see it. Like, whiteout is impossible to see. Oh, loading screen. Sorry, my eye is bothering me again. Don't know why. Oh, here we go. Wow, I'm really, really far down, aren't I? Whoa, can I go further down? That would be interesting. Let's do a check here. That should be handy. Okay. There is some strange vegetation filling most of the hallways, as amazing as it is deadly. There's a hidden world. Sorry, that freaked me out. There's a hidden world right beneath the Upuat base, and even though I was prepared to find such a place, it was way different than imagining alone. We tried to cut our way through, but the plant reacted with a highly poisonous gas, seemingly coming from its glowing buds. I issued a warning to stop anyone going near any of these plants they came across in any of those caverns. I also noticed a strange phenomenon. After I spent some time examining a sample from the plant, it occurred to me that individual vines grow and shrink in length on demand. Oh, is that plant I saw upstairs? It also seems as though it can move, even though there are no air currents, and this movement seems too regular to be caused by natural factors. This may sound strange, but I have the notion that it is conscious, at least on some level. It's the happening, the happy hats. Wow.
Hey! Anyone here?
He freaked me out.
Dr. James? Dr. Morgan? Anybody? Where are they, for God's sake?
Well, calm down, Jonathan Harker. Wow. That's pretty amazing. It goes all the way down, and it points off in that direction, which is probably the direction I'm supposed to go. Alright. So, like, share, subscribe, click the bell, follow me on Reddit, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, join my Discord, follow me on Patreon, so I can make more videos like this. Thank you to my current patrons. Buy some merch at my shop at cafepress.com/AlexFallTrades. And I will see you guys next time.